everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I will be doing another book review and this is entitled Arsen. I'm going to give you information from Goodreads, which is what I usually do before I'm going to give you my full review on this one. So this is written by Mia Asher. This is the first book that I've ever read by this author. I do believe I have a few of her other books, but this is the first one I think I've read from her. So this is rated 4.14 or 4.14 out of 5 stars in Goodreads. And the genres are romance, new adult, contemporary adult, dark, erotica, and adult fiction, drama, love, erotic romance. And it says here right away, and this is probably why it took me a really long time to read this book. However, this was recommended because I think I picked this up because I really love Black Lies by Alessandra Torre. And so that's why, I thought maybe I'd like this too. So it says here, one glance was all it took. I'm a cheater. I'm a liar. My whole life is a mess. I love a man, I love 2 men, I think. One loves me, I'm dyslexic. One makes love to me. The other sets me on fire. One is my rock, the other is my kryptonite. I'm broken, lost, disgusted with myself, but I can't stop. This is my story, my broken love story. Okay, this is, I guess. So reading this, I was really hesitant towards it because usually when I'm cheating is kind of like a trigger for me. So, but I have read certain stories where when there's infidelity, it's written really, really well. So I did give this a chance because of that, thinking, it just depends on how the story is being written, and it would depend on how the infidelity is presented. I'm not condoning infidelity and I'm not encouraging infidelity, but this is a fictional story. So I'm a little bit more open in regards to infidelity now when it comes to fictional stories. And that's all it is. So reading this, I haven't read the blurb or the synopsis of the story for years. This was first published back in December 2013. Well, actually first published before that is August 23rd, 2013. I don't believe I've had this book for that long. But I can tell you I've had this book for a few years and I just read it. It took years and years, and it was just like, I guess it just really put a bad taste in my mouth, having the word cheater on there. This is written really well, and it's written in a way of like, not everything is black and white, and just because it looks like you should be appreciative of the person that you're with, or you should be happy because they're amazing. Sometimes that can make the other person feel really broken and really awful because they are going through their own personal hell as well. This is going to be a ton of spoilers, and this has been out for a really long time. So the heroine of the story, she's had some issues in regards to fertility. Let's just say it that way. So, okay, this is going to be a full spoiler, okay? So Kathy is in love, or Kathy is married to her perfect husband. Perfect. He's just utterly freaking perfect. He's a great guy. He's just supportive. They met when she was 18, and he's just a great, perfect guy. Nothing to really complain about. However, they've been trying to get pregnant, and she miscarried a lot of times. A lot of times. It's awful. And so with that, I've miscarried before. And I can tell you that it's a very awful feeling. It's very isolating, even though your partner is there. It's hard because they didn't really have the connection. It wasn't their body. It's not their body that was altered or changed. because when you are pregnant, even if it's the beginning stages, there's already some changes in your body. There's some hormonal changes, like you're always very happy, and then when that just kind of stops, like you do go really, really down, because all of the hormones just immediately stop. It's not the normal wave where when you start being pregnant and then you deliver the baby, you know, all of those don't really just go to a screeching halt. And I think that's why there's a lot of times when a woman miscarries that they go into depression. And it's not one of those, it's not treated the same way as when you lose a child. It's not treated the same way. Like nobody sympathizes so much. Nobody sends you gifts or says, I'm sorry for the loss of your child. And nobody says stuff like that. So it feels like a very internal, isolating like hell for you. It's just all in there. It's hard to explain unless you've really miscarried. Like I never really understood until I miscarried. And like before, I would always just be like, oh, it's a miscarriage. Like it was just like, it was that simple to say. But now that I've experienced it, it's difficult. It's a difficult, challenging situation, and you feel very isolated. You feel alone, even in the story, her husband is very supportive and very vocal, and just, you know, and I totally understand her end and her, you know, feeling so inadequate, doubting herself, and so like, and her way of really kind of, the effect of it is that it's putting a void in their marriage and the relationship because of all the effects of the multiple miscarriages. So when you have a huge void in your relationship or in a marriage, and you start to look and you start to get tempted, and you start having arsenopportunity, and this opportunity is very in your face, I think this is how it's being portrayed in the story. I mean, she did fight Arsen off. You know, she did try to do that because she didn't want to do anything to be the bad person. But this is I honestly just didn't, this is probably the first book that is in a love triangle or infidelity that it is so addictive. It's just a page turner, and I finished this, I would say, like less than 24 hours. I didn't think I would. I mean, I was hoping I wasn't going to be disappointed. But oh my God, like I couldn't get enough. My skin was on fire. Like it was just so heated. It was just such a hot book. And I would give this a 10 out of 5 stars. Totally love it. The end, like, was just like, ugh. I wish, like, there's a secondary book to this one, or maybe a novella, but it doesn't seem like that, and it's kind of an old kind of book now. I'm like, why? So, and also, I'm actually Team Arsen, but, like, something happened in the book, okay? Something happened, and Arsen acted like a complete douche, and I'm like, dude, what the F, man? I'm, like, rooting for you, and I knew there was something was up. I just knew it. And there's an explanation, which I thought there wasn't going to be. Again, this is such a spoiler kind of review, but in the end, I knew, but it was answered in the end, but it was like, come on, why? Like, I wanted this book to just keep on going, even though it's over 400 pages, close to 500. Still, I wanted like 2 epilogues, or I wanted like, I wanted what happened, what happened, or what happened after all that stuff. Like, oh God. So again, this is 10 out of 5 stars for me. A 2 thumbs up. Highly, highly recommend this, even though cheating is a trigger for you, because cheating used to be a trigger for me. But this is written so well, so beautifully. that it is definitely worth the read. And oh my God, I feel like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm Team Arsen for sure. I just the way he was and the way he was with Kathy until he acted like a douche. It was just, oh God. Yeah. So, yeah. That is, if there are other books that I've never heard about that is very, very similar to this, with like an intense angry relation, angry romance, let me know in the comment section below, because as soon as I finished this, I was beside myself, and I went on Goodreads, I went on Amazon, and what would be recommended books, because I like this book, but anybody out there that has read similar books to this, please let me know in the comment section, because it doesn't feel like I found anything that was similar to this one at all. So please, if I missed any one of them, let me know down in the comment section. I'm just looking at it right now. Like, I can't even concentrate. Just like, I already checked some of this. And yeah, just please let me know in the comment section below. Also, all my social media accounts, including where you can get this, will be in the description section, so do check that out. And please don't forget to add me in your Goodreads account, because I like to look at what you guys are reading, what you guys have read, what you guys love, didn't like, all that stuff, so I can look and check and see if I have them or not yet, and maybe I'd be interested. Because there's so many, probably billions of books out there, and I don't have any clue in most of what most of them are. So please enable the book slayer that I want to be. I'm an aspiring book slayer. So thank you everyone for the love and support and the beautiful kind words. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so much, and stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, keep smiling, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.